I've got interactive menu. I've got a daily thingy, so it'll say shipwreck 0 to 1, and then hidden thingy 0 to 10, right? That there you can get fired in the submarine thing, but the shipwreck, I will show you where it is today. On the last clip from yesterday, I actually showed you where it was yesterday, but obviously I showed you that we got it from yesterday. What was Mondays, and I got Sundays as well, but I didn't do a clip off where that was on Sunday because I was just being so lazy. Right. Any noise you hear in the background, that'll be my two dogs. So I've got me and two dogs, but my dogs anyway. Obviously Nara and Bailey. These are the ones up the stair, right, but less chatting about them. What's my daily objects? Play tennis, modify, a few your adventure, and see yourself looking for work. That's so easy, because all I can do is just go here, and go to there. Boom. First one done already. Right. So see, the ways you can do this very quick if you want to get the outfit, if you don't want to collect them every single day until you get them all, right? So they are. Right. The best bet to do is probably you're better off putting subtitles on, so it makes it easier for you to understand me, because me from Scotland, a lot of people don't understand Scottish people, but hey ho, that's the name of the game. But right, so what the crack is, the ways you can do this, right, I'll go down here, right, if I say thingy, what you could do is, if you go to your interactive, right, and then go to last location, right, well, spawning location, what you do is you can spawn your location to the last location. After you do that, go to style, and then obviously change your style, and then you'll see obviously the orange sign down the bottom means that's it, saved, right. So here's a chest here, right, obviously you know when you get to it, and you see a wee ship, you see like a broken ship anyway here. I'm going to say it's a ship, but a broken boat, right, and there's a chest right here, right. What you can do is when it comes in, you press right on that, right, at the bottom you'll see now that I've got 3 out of 7 on it, say, right. So obviously tomorrow, I'll come on tomorrow, and I'll show you where the next one is, right. So where this one is, I'll go to map, right, so it's obviously right there, right, so obviously you've got the army base here, so you've got this road here. So what you do is, it depends where you're if you're coming from, say, Del Piero way, and you come up here, and it is right here, and it's right where I am now. So for example, I can just say, put the cursor right here, right, that's where it is, right. So for example, because when I seen the orange sign at the bottom, right, my personal vehicle's being destroyed, right, and because obviously I didn't put on the shoulder bit on that, right, that was my fault. So when you come here and then you collect it, after you say put your spawning location to last location, right?
I think we can do that.
After you've done that, and after you've done the last location, and then you come to here, change your outfit, come here. When you get the orange symbol coming up, what you do is you need to close the app. After you close the app, come back in. Right, so what you're doing is you're coming back in again. So every time you want, you can do that, like for the 7th time. Like do it until you get the 7 out of 7. Keep on closing the app, keep on coming back in. That's why you need to make sure you put your last location to your last location. So it means that it means that you've got, that's your last location then. And then after you put your last location, just make sure you put it to your last location. It's obviously
you're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a
everything's
ride?
here for you. And then after you've done that, that's sure. Then everything's fine. More or less that's it, aye. So you make sure you put your last location to where it is, change your uniform. After you change your uniform, and then just keep on closing the app until you get 7 out of 7. And after you get the 7 out of 7, then you go to your apartment, and you will see it unlocked. But I am not going to do it that way. I'm not going to do like close that, come back in, close that, come back in. So I'm just going to do it is do it one by one every day. So now, like, obviously this is Tuesday, and I've collected Tuesday's one. I showed you where it was on yesterday's. Obviously, like, they change every day, so they do. So they don't always stay at the same area. And put it back to full, and that's been done. And now that's me done 2 to 2. Now I can return my Avenger. Nope. That's me return my Avenger. I think as much. So obviously my daily objects is like set myself up for work, more fuel for my French, which I just changed the armour, then put me back to full armour. And then the next one is play a tennis match, and now what I'll do is I go into here, and go here, and go to daylight, and it'll show you shipwreck 1 out of 1. Right? The collections, I've already got your 100 action figures, 100 out of 100, the 10 movie props, and the 54 playing cards, and the 50 jammers. Right? So more or less there's not much more to collect except for you can collect these things every day, they refresh your things. Let's erase. So, use. I think I went the wrong way to find a shortcut to the previous place. I need 2 people to play tennis, so it's going to be a hit and a miss here if I get them. Oh. I think that boy just quit on me there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. A wee round the tennis, I think he's quit. So let's see. And obviously just showed you that I didn't get that deal update because he quit. We colour lying down. Right, so for example, right, I'm not really good at tennis, right, but there, I wasn't sure if he was trying or no, right, but there you go, I've just done my daily objects, right. So I showed you where that treasure chest is. Well, treasure chest for the shipwreck 1. We don't get a bus here. So I showed you the shipwreck 1, and where the shipwreck is. So obviously the shipwreck is right there. Right there with that black we're up at that black cursor. That's where your shipwreck is today. All goes on whatever time you come on. It may be whenever you come on, when you're from America, Canada, wherever, because obviously there's a different time from UK time. It's like here, it's 5:15 PM, so obviously you'll be probably morning or whenever, right? So it may be there for you, it may not be there for you, right? I know yesterday's was yesterday's was over here. Yesterday's was right round about this area. Round about here anyway, that was yesterday's. And then Sunday's was, and Sundays was round about this area here. That was Sundays. And I think, I can't remember if on Saturdays was round about, say round about this area here on Saturday. And that's it. But now I just showed you that, and I just showed you me doing my free daily objects as well, which now is, and what the crit is I'm on tomorrow, and I'll show you where Wednesdays is. Obviously it shows you I've got 3 out of 7, so what I'll do is I'll show you where Wednesdays is, that'll be 4 out of 7, and then I'll show you where Thursdays is, that'll be 5 out of 7, Fridays is, that'll be 6 out of 7, and then Saturdays is, and that'll be 7 out of 7, right. And then after I get the last one, what I'll do is I'll show you I'll show you what you need to look for when you're in your apartment, well obviously the apartment side of it. Again, you maybe can try and use probably the belt, and maybe you can try and use your hat. Etc. on some kind of uniforms. I mean, a lot of people are obviously finding it wanting to know how to get a cop belt. To get the cop belt, you need to do a mission. Well, it's no, I wouldn't say it's a cop belt, it's a prison guard belt, what you have to do via your casino, for the arcades, and it needs to be a certain mission to get it, before you can get it. So I don't know if I'll be able to, I'll find it now. Right, what I'll do is I'll register as a motorbike club person, right, and I will go into my arcades, right, because I'm close by to my arcades, right. So what I'll do is, let me return that to storage. Aye, for me, I managed to get this paramedic one, right? It's different paramedic from the bookmark from Husky. This one was obviously from the casino heist. Right? No, the casino heist, the facility heist. I'm pretty sure it's called Dead Carrier, where you're an ambulance person and you're something else. What you need to do is you blow up the ambulance. A person who the paramedic is has to blow up the ambulance up, and then, for example, IE, he has to wait until he sees the orange sign, but has to get the other person to continue or restart it. This one here, the fault card, right? I'll tell you now if I get one dot or no, two dots, right?
So, we need key cards to get into the vault access tunnel.
He says key cards.
The same company as Bolingbroke Pen. That's where we're gonna get some cards. They're being held by a guard. First thing you need is a prison bus and some
Right, so that's me now.
Location's with you now. Go for it.
Right, so this here, right, this is the one I needed, right. Try to call it a bike. I was going to call it a car there, but the big problem is it's like when you're trying to shoot at the same time, it's so hard. It's not really hard, right? So obviously it shows you it's a prison guard, right? So this is how you get a prison guard outfit, right? So this is like anybody who wants to use, say, well, the paramedic ones, I'm pretty sure it's Dead Carrier. You have to blow up the ambulance, and then you wait until you see the orange sign, and then you turn off your control pad. Another person has to, like, say, continue or restart it, so that means they come back into the mission again. And then after they come back into the mission, what happens then is the other person has to say, for example, i.e. that turn on your control pads. Right. So after you turn, obviously after you turn on the control pads, that's you. Right. I'm not that really good at driving, I'm on there a little bit. Right. So obviously after you say turn on back on the control pad, what happens is you'll come back into the game. Say for example you'll not have your map, so your mini map will be like gone then. The minute you know the minimap's gone, then that's when you have to go to, say, the nearest gun store. So the good thing with that is, the nearest gun store is actually if you are, say, facilities up at Del Piero, then that's a wee bit better then, because you're up at Del Piero then.
Right, you know what to do. Hijack that bus and you can use it to drive right through the front gates of Bolingbroke.
There you go.
Good job. This bus and those prison guard
So
uniforms.
it just shows you there, it says do equip to police guard outfit, right? So obviously this prison bus like spawns in different areas, but it just shows you, right, you need to do the full card, but the best approach to go in is actually the very last approach, not silent sneaker, big con, the next one. I think it's aggressive. Do that, and what happens is, if say for example you're doing the full card and you obviously suddenly come out to be aye, so for example if you get the full card and it comes up with 2 key cards, say, what you do is you just actually go to select, go to press options, go to online, go to creative, and then just find it, and then just go to another session. Keep on doing that until you get, it says, oh, you get 1 card, and then you see the prison bus. And the minute you see that, that's you done. It's the same if you wanted to say the firefighter outfit. What you need to do is you need to do a big con, right, and then you'll get like the nurse outfit and you get the firefighter outfit. The firefighter outfit is found in the laundrette bit, but that's when you're coming out. But what you need to do is how to get that is by obviously after you get everything, you get down the stair and you can back up the stair. You need to try to get to the laundrette without getting spotted. So then that means what you do is the 1 guard you take out, there could be, that door could be open right next to that where you take that guard out. If that door's not open, then you need to dodge a camera and then get into another door and then get that guard that way. So then that means when you get that guard, then you're fine. It means obviously wait until the other guard walks down to the corridor and then you run into the laundrette. And then that means you and the person puts it on. After the 2 put it on, then that's yours. You're out of there. It's the same with the noose outfit. You do the exact same again if you want a noose outfit. But to be honest with you can get the noose outfit along with a police outfit similar to the noose outfit by bookmarking a job from Husky. You just have to go like search on YouTube, just put down noose and police outfit and it'll come up. You bookmark that job, run that job, and you then have that. It's the same with any of the juggernaut outfits, and it's the same with the paramedic one. Except for not the paramedic one I've got, that's different. That one you need to do fire a heist. And you'll hear my dog's barking in the background.
Easy does it. Just keep calm and act natural. Let them open the gates for you to drive right in. guy. Take him down and grab what you came for. Great, you got him. Now get the hell out of there.
Mr. Mary Poppins, Mr. Dustin.
Hi there, President! Kick ass out there! Look here, the president of the motorcycle club.
Right, so obviously you'll see I've got the prison guard outfit on. If I go out, go to casino, I go to prison guard, and you'll see all office is now unlocked. Now, there's a firefighter ones I was telling you about, which I've unlocked them. I've unlocked them. These tops are blacklisted. The prison guard outfit, you can only use a belt to do that. This is to get your FBI badge. And that's nothing. Right, catch you for now, mother.